I grew up in Northridge. From the earliest memory was from first grade all up into my freshman year. So I graduated in 2005. And a little bit after that, I became pregnant with my son, Chase. And my plan was to go to college. That didn't happen. I felt like I failed at that point. And I ended up going back to my mom's house to stay with her for a while, just to kind of figure out some things like how am I going to be a mom and get through life. And then we ended up getting our own place, but we ended up back in low income. And the decision to go back into low income wasn't an easy decision, especially, in my mind, I was thinking about my whole goal was to try to get out. I said I was going to stop going to school, but then God blessed me and I was able to afford to go to school at Central State. That did not come easy because I had to figure out childcare and all of that in between then. And trying to stay within my budget, which was extremely difficult. And so I graduated in 2016, and I was 2016 Student Teacher of the Year for Ohio. One of my colleagues and I were sitting in the classroom, and we were talking about volunteer experiences. And she had shared that she volunteered with Habitat before, and I went to go look it up to volunteer. Well, then I ended up finding out that I qualified to potentially become a homeowner. And so I applied to become a homeowner. I remember Habitat calling and they said, "Congratulations, you're in the program." And I freaked out. I was crying and everything. I remember being at work in tears because I was like, this is the beginning. This is exactly what I wanted to see happen for me. And I just remember the wind gradually getting louder and louder and louder.
Trotwood and Clayton and Englewood and Vandalia, this is headed right for you. There may be a tornado on the ground as we speak. You need to be in your safe spot right now.
I remember the building swaying back and forth as I was standing up and holding the door with my hands. And I remember my son, screaming in the background.
The winds in this storm could be over 100 miles an hour.
And I remember the door just moving and opening, and through that crack of the door, I could see my whole roof in my bedroom come off. So I just remember it being difficult, but also I remember it being a time where community actually showed what community is. I remember going to the arena in Trotwood, which is a local food restaurant that had food, and they were giving out free food at the time. And I remember feeling like I wasn't worthy and feeling embarrassed to go get food and toiletries and things like that because I was so used to taking care of myself, and I struggled with being able to receive help. I remember sitting in my old bedroom, and I remember just being in tears, and my mom just in my peripheral, and she's like, "Erica, it's going to be okay." And I'm just like, "Mom, I lost everything, everything. I don't have anything." And in that moment, I was just like, I can't allow for us to go through something like this without finding some form of stability. And I remember getting my apartment in Wilmington Point, and I stayed there for 6 months. And then in that process, in July, that's when Habitat broke ground on my house.
Working with Erica has been amazing. Through all the adversity that she faced, she had a positive attitude, she had a smile on her face, and she kept moving forward to realize her dream of becoming a homeowner and purchasing her Habitat home when it was completed. Really, what's been awesome too is the fact that was just one other point in the process for her. She's gone on to achieve great things, and she's working towards her master's degree and teaching at the University of Dayton. The sky's the limit for Erica Bohannon.
Being a homeowner means breaking transgenerational curses. That's what it means for me. It means that not only will I benefit from having a home, it means that my son and his children and his children's children will have a place of land that they could build whatever they want on. It means that I can have family over. It means that I can have friends over. If you're considering to donate to Habitat for Humanity, consider your donation to be a seed to transform not only that partner family, but their generations to come. When you donate to Habitat for Humanity, you're donating to helping someone heal, not just physically from the traumas that they face, but spiritually. You're providing a seed of hope to that family. You're providing security. You're providing so much more than what you think you're providing.